Apple is about to make a huge move, one that could quietly redefine your living room and maybe even your smart home. We've seen the iPhone, iPad, and Mac evolve with mind-blowing upgrades, but now it looks like Apple's attention is turning back to something often overlooked, the Apple TV 4K. And the 2025 version could be the biggest update yet. For years, Apple TV has been that simple streaming box, clean design, smooth software, powerful chip, and high-end price. But as leaks start to build up, it's clear this next version could be Apple's hidden smart home hub in disguise. So, in this technology review feature, let's explore what's new, what's rumored, and what's actually believable, plus a fascinating look into how Apple might use AI and motion processing to make your movies look unreal. The rumors begin. The first whispers of a new Apple TV 4K began months ago, and now multiple sources claim it could launch by late 2025. The release pattern for Apple's set-top box has always been irregular. We had major versions in 2017, 2021, and 2022. So yes, 2025 fits the rhythm perfectly. But what makes this model exciting isn't just timing, it's the rumored hardware upgrades and new direction Apple seems to be taking. Inside, the new Apple TV 4K might be powered by the same A18 chip that drives the iPhone 16 Pro. That's huge. Imagine having a processor built for premium smartphones in your living room, delivering faster gaming, improved visuals, and real-time AI processing. This extra horsepower could unlock features we've never seen before, like AI-driven upscaling, smarter Siri responses, and even real-time image correction. Think of this as more than just a streaming device. Apple is reportedly working on turning the Apple TV 4K into a compact entertainment computer, one that can handle home automation, gaming, and productivity all at once. The smart home takeover. Here's where things get interesting. Deep within tvOS 26 code leaks, developers found references to Thread 1.4 and Matter, two technologies that allow devices from different brands to communicate seamlessly in a smart home environment. This hints that Apple's next big push could be transforming Apple TV 4K into the brain of your smart home. Instead of just streaming Netflix or Apple TV Plus, it could manage lights, thermostats, and security cameras, all from your TV screen. With the power of Apple Intelligence baked into tvOS, you might soon say, "Hey Siri, show me who's at the door," and instantly get a live feed from your HomeKit cameras, without pulling out your phone. It's a quiet revolution, one that makes your Apple TV the core of your connected ecosystem. No more juggling multiple apps or hubs, everything just works, the Apple way. The camera mystery. Now, about that camera rumor. Some leaks suggest the new Apple TV 4K could include a built-in camera for FaceTime calls, gesture controls, or even fitness tracking. It's a bold idea, but a risky one too. Privacy concerns would be massive. Samsung tried something similar back in the early 2010s and dropped it quickly. Sony experimented with the Bravia Cam, but it never became a hit. Apple would have to handle this differently, probably through iPhone or iPad connectivity instead of an actual built-in lens. Realistically, if any kind of video functionality arrives, it'll likely use Apple's continuity camera, turning your iPhone into the webcam for your TV. This already works perfectly on Mac, and it'd make sense here too. The design and price story. When it comes to looks, Apple isn't expected to reinvent the wheel. The familiar black hockey puck design is likely staying, perhaps a little thinner and sleeker. The real change might be in how many versions we get. Rumor has it Apple could release two models, a standard Apple TV 4K and a Pro version. The regular one could target around $129 to $149, maybe even less, if Apple wants to compete directly with Roku and Fire TV. The Pro model, on the other hand, could pack extra storage, faster Wi-Fi 6E or 7, and even Ethernet support for Pro users and streamers. A $99 Apple TV sounds amazing, but let's be honest, Apple doesn't usually play in that price range. Still, if they're serious about smart home adoption, a lower-priced model could be their Trojan horse to dominate living rooms. AI upscaling and motion magic. One of the most interesting rumors is how Apple might use AI for motion smoothing and image enhancement. Everyone's seen the soap opera effect, that weirdly smooth, fake-looking motion on some TVs. It's caused by frame interpolation, when your TV creates fake frames between real ones to make movement appear smoother. Most TVs do this poorly, but with Apple's chip power and machine learning capabilities, this could finally be fixed. Imagine watching a 24 frames per second movie that looks cinematic but without the usual blur or judder. Apple could use its AI engines to predict and recreate missing frames in a natural way, no weird artifacts, no fake faces, no motion glitches. That's the difference between typical TV processing and what Apple could bring: intelligent frame synthesis that respects the original artistic intent while improving clarity. Extended warranties and reality check. Beyond all the rumors, there's the question of practicality. Do you even need a warranty for something like the Apple TV? Extended warranties can feel like a waste of money, but for tech like this, it depends on your environment. If your setup involves dust, kids, or constant use, it might be worth the extra protection. But Apple products are built to last, and statistically, your Apple TV is more likely to outlive your next 2 streaming subscriptions. Still, peace of mind matters to some people more than others. The key takeaway: Apple's warranty game is strong, but it's rarely essential for small, solid-state devices like this. The final verdict. So what's the bottom line? The Apple TV 4K 2025 isn't just a box for movies. It's a bridge between your entertainment, your smart home, and Apple's future in artificial intelligence. This is Apple's silent strategy. While everyone's talking about Macs, iPhones, and Vision Pro, Apple is quietly building the foundation of a smarter, more connected living space, one powered by intelligence and simplicity. So when Apple finally unveils it, don't just expect a new streaming device. Expect the start of something much bigger, a redefinition of how technology blends into your home. Would you pay $249 for Apple's smartest little gadget yet? Or hold out for the Pro version that could turn your TV into an all-in-one smart hub? One thing's certain: this next Apple TV isn't just an upgrade, it's Apple's move to control the biggest screen in your house.